So, Shanna, I know we have some small business owners in our listener base, and my question is, what can these business owners do? And we support them, by the way. If you have a small business, that's awesome, because that helps the creation of jobs, and that's really the backbone of our economy, I feel like, in many ways. What can these business owners do to protect themselves, their business, and their employees from the harmful impact of Bidenomics, Shanna?
Yeah, when all of the inflation first started, there was a lot of debate about what was actually causing it. And, I said early on that it's government spending. The government was putting way more money into the economy than what there needed to be. The response to COVID was exaggerated. And now I think it's becoming obvious to a lot more people that the problem is government spending.
Yeah.
And, so I would say you have to do some very practical things. Don't follow the example of the government. Don't spend a lot of money that you don't have. Sometimes running a business involves taking on responsible debt, but you have to make sure that you can service that debt and that you're not getting overloaded, and that you're investing the money that the proceeds that you get from taking on debt in a very efficient way. Be wary of taking government money. The government should not be getting involved in the private market. You have to look for efficiencies. You have to constantly be evaluating your business. Could your business benefit from AI? Can you afford all of the employees that you have? Are all of the employees that you have contributing to the success of your business? Do you have inefficient employees? Do you have employees that are just taking advantage, just showing up for a paycheck? So you have to, evaluate those things. Maybe you have to move. If you're in a state like New York or California, there's a lot of smart business people that have moved out of those states because the environment is not really friendly to small businesses. I mean, if you own a restaurant in California and you've just been required to give all of your employees raises to $20 an hour, well, you have to really sit down. You have to do what the Bible says. You have to count the cost. Can what you're bringing in cover your expenses? You may have to make some hard decisions. You may have to pass those extra costs along to your consumers. The government hasn't quite figured out how that works and how that factors into inflation, but and I don't know that they ever will. You have to talk to your elected officials. Things like this happen in California because of the people that get elected or the people that are in office. So you have to put pressure on them when they're making policies that impact your small business. And you have to vote.